this is lesson 27, and we're just going to do 0.647 plus 0.25. So you said that adding decimals was tricky for you. All you have to do is remember to line up the decimals. That's it. So you're going to write 0.647, and then you're going to add it to 0.25. You're not lining up the digits. See how it's off?
Yeah.
You're lining up the decimal. So the decimals have to be lined up. So then anywhere there's a hole, you put a 0, and now you just add it. So tell me what you get.
So you would get 800.
So write it all down and write it in your book on number 1.
Okay. I'll do 0.647.25. We're adding it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I would get would I get 0.897?
Yes. Okay, we're going to skip number 2. We're going to go to number 3. The formula for area of a rectangle is A equals length times width. So step 1 is to write the formula. And then step 2 is to plug in the number. So they're giving us the area. So we're going to write 18/20. And they're giving us the length, which is 9/10 times W. So this becomes an algebra problem. Basically what they're doing is they're doing 9/10 W. So to get rid of a number next to a letter for algebra, we're going to use the reciprocal. So we're going to flip the numerator to the denominator and the denominator to the numerator. And then you're going to multiply it. And we're going to get 180 over 180. So the length is 9/10 and the width is 10 over 10. Or 180 over 180. All right, next one.
Can I write down the formula for triangle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to graph these integers on the number line. So here we have -31, -32. It's hard to show both pages, sorry. -35, -30, and -36. So how would we graph those here? So you're going to try it. Can you put those onions away? My eyeballs are so watery and stinging. The onion? It's okay.
So first you do -36.
Yeah, and then 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, and 30. And then not all of these are going to get a point. So what we're going to do is we're going to do -31. You're going to make a point. -32, you're going to make a point. -35, 36, and 30. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
We're going to skip number 5 because I haven't taught you that yet. And then we haven't learned 6 yet. So number 7. Milo and his friends have $60 to rent a canoe. The cost per canoe is $15 per canoe. So it says write an equation to find out how many canoes they can rent. So we're going to do 15 times x equals 60. And x will be the number of canoes.
Okay.
Now we're going to solve it. 15 times something equals 60. X.
Is it 4?
Yeah. So they can rent 4, and then we're going to label the answer 4 canoes.
Okay, because I know 15 plus 15 is 30, and 30 is half of 60.
That's right. You got it.
So
Okay.
I write 4 canoes?
Just write everything I wrote here in the box. Okay, next one is number 8. So for number 8, we have this square, and they want us to find out how many squares it is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to skip this one for now. I'm going to skip this one for now and this one for now because I'm just writing in the whole square. So if it's only a part square, I'm not writing it in yet. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, there are 22 full squares that are filled, and then I'm going to take this one and this one. It's about 1, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to make that 22, and then this one and this one is about 1, so we're going to make these two 23, and then this one and this one is about 1. So it's about 24 meters squared. So you're going to do exactly what I did in mine to yours, and then you're going to write over here, area equals 24 meters squared.
Okay, whenever you were doing the numbers, I also wrote it along with you, so I didn't have that.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so then you just write A equals 24 meters squared. Okay, next one is Marley wants to tie 12-foot long streamers to a parade float. Fill in the missing data to find out how many yards of streamer she should buy if she needs 108 feet. So basically we're going to look at the pattern. How is this changing? Is it going up by a certain number?
Yeah, it's going up by 12.
So then you're going to go 12, 24, 36, 48. What should go here? We're going to count up 12 from there.
52?
Well,
No, not 52.
you can add it together and do 48 plus 12 if you can't see it.
60?
Yep, so you're going to write 60 there, and then you're going to fill in these two, and then we're going to find out what the pattern is for this.
Okay, it's 84, it's 96,
Yep,
and then 96 plus 12 is 108.
yep, and then you're going to do the same thing to the bottom.
60.
No. It's okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, so what did you get for the bottom layer?
After 16, we're adding 4, so I put 20.
Yeah,
And then after 28, I put 32.
yep,
After 32, I put 36.
yep. You got it. Okay. Now, this one you're finding mean, mode, and range. Ah, okay. Sorry, my eyes are burning. So the mode is the most frequently occurring number. So is the most frequently occurring number 23, 24, 25, 26, or 27?
25?
Yep, so in here you're going to write 25. And then what is the range? So you take the biggest number and you subtract it from the smallest number. So what is the biggest number?
The biggest number is 27.
And what is the smallest number?
23.
Yep, so what is 27 minus 23?
23.
27 minus 23.
27 minus 23 is no, 4.
Yep, so you're going to write 4 here. And then the mean, you're going to add all of these together. So there's 2 23s. So you're going to do 23 plus 23 plus 24 plus 24 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 26 plus 26 plus 27. So tell me when you get the answer to that. Then I'll tell you what the next step is.
Okay. 2, 2. Is it 248?
Yes, so that's step 1. So step 2 is taking the number of dots and dividing it by the total that we got here. So how many dots are there?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So we do 10 divided by 248.
Yep.
Is it 24?
24.8, yes. Okay.
So should I write 24.8 for the mean?
Yep. Okay, and then we have not done surface area, so I can teach you that another time. And then number 12, I'm just going to do it for you. It may not make sense to you, but basically they're saying we're trying to find an equation that is equivalent to this. So since this one does not have a c in it, we know that is not 1. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is not 1 because anything that's touching the parentheses, you would have to multiply and it would get too big. So I'm just going to make it simple and say just no, it's not one of them. And we can do it later when I fully explain to you what this means if we get to this. And then this one could be it, and this one could be it. We don't know, so we have to find out. And what we're doing is anything that's touching the parentheses, so this 6 is touching the parentheses, right? We're going to multiply this 6 times all of the numbers in here. So this becomes 6 times 8 is 48, and then we put the A there. Then we put the subtraction sign. Then we do 6 times 2 is 12, and then we put the B. and then we do plus 6c. And that's what we're looking for. So c is the 1. So you're going to write exactly what I wrote down here. And then for this one, we're going to do 6 times 8 is 48a. So that matches what we're supposed to get. 6 times 2 is 12b, but it's an addition sign. So do you see how this is a subtraction sign and this is an addition sign?
Yeah.
It does not, it's not the same, so we're going to cross it out. So you're going to write everything that I just wrote here on number 12.
Do you want me to cross out like the A and the B too?
Yes, put it exactly the way I did it. And then for number 13, it says Brian drove a hybrid vehicle 495 miles on 11 gallons of gas. So what was the unit rate? So for unit rate, we're always going to divide. So you're going to do 11 goes into 495 how many times? So go ahead and do that and tell me what you get.
I got 45.
That is correct. So the answer is 45, and then our label is miles per gallon, or MPG is how we write it.
So I just write that there?
Yep. Every time you're finding a unit rate, you're taking the total and you're dividing it by a smaller number. That is how to find unit rate.
Okay.
Okay, the last one is this line right here, these two lines, it looks like this.
Yeah.
This is called absolute value. You should be writing this down in like a notebook. Absolute value means that it is the number of jumps away from 0. So how many jumps is negative 31 away from 0?
31.
That is the answer. So what they're saying is 31 is more than, less than, or equal to 31.
Equal to?
Yep. So you're going to cross out the negative 31. You're going to write 31 to show that you solve the absolute value of that.
And then put the equal sign?
Yep. All right.
I did that.
Awesome. All right. Are there any from the other lessons that you want me to go through that you don't understand?
Yeah, I think there was a couple. I don't know if this one was from kind of a while ago. I don't know if we did it together or not, but I have this one empty. It's on lesson 14, and it's number 2.
Okay, so lesson 14, number 2. Okay, so here is the answer. You write 7p to the third power, 2t to the second power, 8t, and 4. Those are the terms in the expression.
Okay. I have to read another book for my summer book, and my mom wants to know which book you want to recommend to me. I got those 3 ones.
Remember I told you how to do that?
You have to like read the first page.
You have to read some of them, yeah. Because I don't know the books, and I don't know what you're going to be interested in. So if you understand it, then you should read it. I don't love the other 3 books. That's my biggest problem when I went to go look at it. What were the 3 other books?
I think it was like this weird like devil one. It's like
So don't say like. Actually go look for it and tell me what the 3 titles are, and then I'll tell you about those books. Because if you tell me like, I don't know what that means. I don't know the book. I don't know the like devil book.